For the snake walk, it will be really good if you can already do a slalom, whether it's 1 foot or 2 foot, and if you can do a spread eagle, that will really, really help you. And of course, know where your edges are. So often when people teach this, they do the front foot does this, and then the back foot does this. I feel it gets really confusing. It's almost like patting your head and rubbing your stomach. So the way I say it is to do both feet together, and then all you've got to do is think of flicking this back foot. So I'll show you what I mean. The first part of this is start in a stagger. So whichever foot you feel the most comfortable having in front. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do like a slalom. So let me show you. So I'm going to have my left foot in front and I'm going to lean and do slalom edges. So I'm on outside, inside, then I swap to outside, inside on there. So I'm going side to side. So let's just do it back up the other side again, like this. And I've got my weight split quite evenly between my feet. Quick tip with arms, there's not a lot of time to use your arms because the change of edge is very quick. But if you've got your left foot in front, I'd say go left arm in front and vice versa. And what you can do is use the arm in front to help push. And obviously use your shoulders to get the sway, and that will help to push you quickly onto either edge. Once you've got your 2 foot slalom down, what we need to do now is think about flicking the back foot. Because what happens in the snake walk is this foot flicks. So whichever foot is at the back will flick open and closed. To do this turn, the little flick of the foot, what you need to do is to put your weight on the front truck and turn. And then to return, you're going to have to lift the foot and put it back round. So front truck, pivot, and then back. So if you practice that movement standing still, once you move, it's going to make it a lot easier because your feet are going to have that little bit of memory so they know what they're doing. Let's put this flick into the slalom. So you do the flick when the front foot goes to the inside. So you think both feet together, outside. Now I'm going to do the inside, and this is when I do a little spread. And then I flick it back outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, inside. So you see where being able to do the spread eagle comes from, because that's right in the middle there. So if you can do that move already, it makes this so much easier. A quick tip. As you know, I do love a good tip. This one is really, really important. So whichever is your leading foot, you want most of the weight on that foot, because that is going to make turning the back foot a lot easier, because the less weight on it, the easier and freer it's going to be to turn. So think about having more weight on the leading foot, whichever one that may be, and that will really, really help you. Another tip is to use your shoulders. I always say it, but the shoulders take everything. So to get this flick, so say I'm on my left foot in front and left arm in front, and this shoulder, when I do the flick, I'm going to turn that shoulder out, which will turn my foot and my hip, which will really help. Again, if you're the other way around, you would use this left shoulder to use it to open your body so you can get the flick of the foot, and that will really, really help you. Once you've got that basic slalom with the flicking, all it is a matter of practice until you can get that faster so it looks more like the snake walk. There are a few variations of this one that you can do. So you could have the front foot just on the front truck or the front foot on the back truck. So you can kind of style it up and make it your own. That was the snake walk. So I've done quite a few videos on these in-place rhythm moves now. So we've done the downtown, dribbles, dips. So I've got a playlist of all of those in if you want to have a look at them. I'm Katie, you've been watching Skatie, and I'll see you next time. Bye! But I feel like it gets really confusing because it's almost like rubbing your... I'm feeling... will help push you quickly onto both edges. So to turn this foot, you need to pivot on the front there. Right. So we're going to... Now there are... Oh, it almost cut me off in my prime. I was just taking a breath.